International Anti-Corruption Day is commemorated annually across the world in recognition of the United Nations Convention Against Corruption, which was signed in Mexico in 2003. On this day, the United Nations and government commemorates the International Anti-Corruption Day with the aim to educate citizens on their role in rooting out corruption and to instill a proactive culture against corruption. International Anti-Corruption Day is an initiative for all sectors of society to work together against corruption. Government encourages participation from civil society and business and calls for a united front in fighting corruption. In working, we lay the foundation for a more equitable, inclusive and prosperous future for all. Corruption has the potential to derail and undo our efforts to build a better tomorrow. It undermines democracy, creates unstable governments, and it destroys the economy. When we succumb to daily interactions such as buying a driver's license or paying a bribe, we not only break the law, but we also give rise to a culture of impunity. Every illegal action gives rise to bigger problems down the line. Nepotism robs our children of a fair chance to compete for a job, while tax evasion robs our nation of better service delivery. Corruption deprives people of quality education and job opportunities. It undermines all efforts to fight poverty, inequality, and unemployment, and robs people of safety, health, infrastructure, and a better quality of life. Collusion and anti-competitive behavior is corruption. Benefiting at the expense of the public good is corruption. When you pay a bribe to escape lawful punishment, or when a public contract or demand a bribe to deliver a service to the public, it is corruption. Instances of corruption have been noted in many countries, even during the COVID-19 pandemic. Government is aware that there has been irregularities around the procurement of personal protective equipment, and we are determined that those who have broken the law or flouted regulations are held to account. President Cyril Ramaphosa has signed a proclamation authorizing the Special Investigating Unit to investigate any unlawful or improper conduct relating to the misuse of COVID-19 funds across all spheres of the state. We are taking steps to recover all funds that have been stolen or where goods have been overpriced. We are determined to ensure that all funds that we have committed reach their intended recipients and are put to proper use. Public officials are guided by the Code of Conduct for Public Service and must be resolute in stamping out corruption. Public officials performing other remunerative work outside their employment must seek permission and should be issued with a certificate of approval, which has to be attached to the Public Service Employees Financial Disclosure Form to facilitate quick verification. We have also prohibited public officials from conducting businesses with any organ of state, whether in their own capacity as individuals or through companies in which they are directors. Government knows that fighting corruption requires concrete actions. The President launched the public inquiry to investigate allegations of state capture, corruption, fraud, and other allegations in the public sector, including organs of state. The President also established the Investigating Directorate, which deals with serious, complex and high-level corruption, including allegations emerging from the Zondo, Nugent and Mbati Commissions of Inquiry. Amendments to the Public Audit Act allow for officials to be referred to the investigative authorities so that they can account for the funds they have misused and recover these funds. On the 23rd of July 2020, the President announced the establishment of a center to strengthen efforts among law enforcement agencies so as to prevent, detect, investigate and prosecute COVID-19 related corruption. This center brings together 9 state institutions: Financial Intelligence Center, the Independent Police Investigative Directorate, NPA, the Hawks, Crime Intelligence and the SAPS Detective Service, SARS, the SIU and SSA. With an operational hub at the FIC, This center is investigating allegations of corruption in areas such as the distribution of food parcels, social relief grants, the procurement of personal protective equipment and other medical supplies, and UIF Special COVID-19 scheme. The success of our fight against corruption depends on the involvement of all citizens and all parts of society. If you see something, say something. Report corruption by dialing the Anti-Corruption Hotline on 0800 701 701. International Anti-Corruption Day 2020. Recover better with integrity. This message was brought to you by the United Nations in partnership with the Government of South Africa, the Public Service Commission and the University of South Africa.